What is up, guys, and welcome back to another hot takes video. And you know the deal, let's get right into it with the first hot take from Alexander. And he says, we don't actually want John Cena in WWE. Instead, we are just nostalgic of our childhood. John Cena's rust wouldn't fit in Triple H's plans unless it's a retirement or it's one last run storyline. And no, Alexander, I can't agree with you. I gotta disagree because I feel like John Cena is John Cena. And if you were to say screw Hollywood and come back to WWE full time, you gotta give this man everything he wants. You gotta make him the top star. John Cena is so popular. You need to make him the face of the WWE again. And personally, I would love to see an NWO heel run from John Cena. That would be so epic. Like, please make it happen. I still want to see it happen. I got a whole what if video for John Cena in the future about that because that's how badly I want to see it happen. So honestly, if John Cena were to come back, I don't care. I don't think it's nostalgia. I think he would be in the top main event scene. The next hot take comes from Crazy JJ Wolf, and they say Roman Reigns versus Roman Reigns at Survivor Series could be a fire match. To be honest, if we could clone Roman Reigns and have a singles match between Roman and Roman, the WWE champion and the Universal champion, that would be pretty epic. I would love to see it happen. So let's make it happen. Someone get a cloning machine or something. In Your Closet says that the Elite should join WWE. That's a hot take because a lot of people in AEW don't feel the same way. Personally, I say yes for Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega would be a great addition, but the Young Bucks, no, they can stay in AEW. If not that, they can go to New Japan. I don't like the Young Bucks. You guys know the deal. I'm not a fan of them. So no, not the Elite, just Kenny Omega. Leo says that Roman Reigns doesn't need the titles at WrestleMania if he faces The Rock. And I completely agree with you, Leo. I feel like WWE wants him to definitely walk in to that match or feud with both titles because, you know, it would make the match feel even bigger, but he doesn't really need it. Like, let's be real, The Rock versus Roman Reigns will sell regardless, all right? So I don't want to see it happen. I think Roman Reigns has to drop it to someone else. Lightning Storm says that the Judgment Day is currently one of the best factions in the WWE, dare I say better than when Edge was in the group, and they are a lot better than when Edge was in the group. I think that there was a point in time when Edge left the group and then Finn Balor took over. It was terrible under Vince McMahon's management, but once Triple H took over, the Judgment Day became number one. And as for being the best faction right now in WWE, I think there's literally like no other faction. Maybe there is, but like clearly they're really not a faction, if you know what I mean. Mike says that AEW needs to start releasing a lot of their talent, and that is true. I agree with you, Mike. I think that there's a lot of guys that they don't use. There's a lot of people that they could save money on, and there's just a lot of people that it's just like, why even have them, you know? If there's someone like Miro that's not on TV, you might as well let him do his own thing and go back to the WWE or go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, you're just holding the guy hostage at this point, and that's not cool. And Miro's even upset about it because I see his tweets about AEW. Your local Fox says that Gunther is the biggest star in WWE right now. No, that's Roman Reigns, but, you know, try again. And now Matthew says that MJF is currently the biggest star in the business. Every word he says breaks the internet. And Matthew, just like what I said to your local Fox, no, it's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is literally on a different level compared to everyone else, and it's not even close. I love MJF, but just being in AEW doesn't make him the biggest star. Like, you gotta be in the WWE, and that's just a fact. Will says that Cross should be the next world champion, and please know, I'm a fan of Karrion Kross, all right? But I don't think he should be the next world champion. I don't think he's ready for it. I think there's a lot of other people who should be champion before him. Ango says that AEW without CM Punk doesn't hurt AEW, and I'm sorry, Ango, I gotta disagree with you. You're my boy and all, but we can't agree with this one because honestly, CM Punk is a huge star, and that would be a big loss if he were to leave, or if they were to release him or let him go or whatever. CM Punk is a huge star, and a lot of people in AEW, well, I don't know if a lot of people still love him, but, you know, he's got a lot of people talking. D. Wayne says that WWE could be hitting its next boom period, and I predict that that is happening right now before our very eyes. The ratings are going up. The product has gone so much better, and I think we're about to hit a period where WWE is going to be lit again, and I'm excited. I mean, it's already kind of lit right now with Triple H, but I think it's only going to get better in a year from now. CM Venom has 3 hot takes. Number 1, if done right, Karrion Kross could be the next Batista. Heck no, Batista and Karrion Kross have such totally different characters and whatnot. It's not even close. Batista is also much better. The Young Bucks will debut at the Royal Rumble 2023. I don't think so. I think they're staying in AEW, and I hope not. I hope they don't come back. And the last hot take that they got is the Bloodline is better than Evolution ever was. That is a hot take, and honestly, I don't know. I love Evolution. Maybe nostalgia is kicking in right now, but I feel like Evolution might be a little bit better, but then again, the Bloodline are kind of dominating in everyone and everything. If they could keep it up for another year or two, then I might have to change my answer because, you know, adding Solo Sikoa, you have the Usos, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, they're just dominating everything in sight. So this is a hard one, actually. I'm in the middle for that one, all right? Honda says that Vince McMahon should be inducted into the 2023 Hall of Fame. And yeah, I'd be happy to see it, honestly. Like, let's make it happen. Phoenix says that Gunther versus Sheamus was the best match of the year. And I would have to agree with that because that match absolutely slapped. It was one hell of a match. These two men legitimately were trying to kill each other. And after the match, they looked disgusting with all the chops on their chest, all the wounds. Like, that was a goddamn bloody war. Alexander comes back and says that this whole CM Punk versus Elite thing is part of an elaborate storyline that will inevitably give us one last heel Punk run, and there's no way this is a work at all. Like, the things that happen, having 4 of your champions just disappear out of nowhere and not mention it on TV. Like, if they mentioned it, I would understand, but they didn't even mention it on TV. This is not a work. This is legit. It's the same way that Cody left, and a lot of people thought that was a work. This is real. Your boy says that I don't think Cody should win the championship anytime soon. I think they should put it on Theory and he should drop it to Cody. No. Your boy, I gotta disagree with you. I think Cody Rhodes has gotta win it at WrestleMania in front of 70 or 80,000 fans, because honestly, putting Theory ahead of him is kind of crazy to me. DK says that if AEW keeps going in the direction they're heading, they will be another TNA, and that could possibly happen. But I did see that there's been a lot of changes with AEW over the last 2 weeks, so you know what? Maybe they're heading back up, because you know what? Tony Khan's constantly adjusting, and I think they will bounce back. Jack says that a Dolph Ziggler and Roman Reigns feud would be fire, and now that I think about it, I would not mind that feud. Of course, Roman Reigns is going to beat him. There's no way Dolph is going to beat him, but I want to see a match between these two. I think it would be fun. It would be a good little filler program for Roman Reigns. David says that MJF should be an 18-time world champion. I can't disagree with you. You know what? You're right, David. He should be not even 18. Let's say 22-time world champion. That's how good MJF is, and he's still at 0 right now. That's crazy. Jack says that Velveteen Dream had the potential to become one of the all-time best characters wrestling has ever seen, and I gotta agree. Like, that guy literally had such crazy potential, and it sucks that it all went out the window, it all flushed down the toilet, but it is what it is. You can't do much. The next hot take says that Andrade needs to go to WWE, and I agree, and I think it will happen. I think that he's unhappy with how he's being booked in AEW, and I think he wants to go back to WWE now with Triple H in charge, as well as his wife being over here. So I think in a year from now, or maybe even earlier, we might see Andrade back in WWE. And the last hot take comes from Woomy Angel, and he says that Michael Cole should wrestle again. And I'm not sure about that, but then again, I think about that Jerry Lawler match, and honestly, that was kind of fire. So give me Michael Cole versus Corey Graves. I am down to see it. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.